Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back. Today we finally got our first trailer for the upcoming Superman film, the first film in James Gunn's DC universe to kind of kick things off. So much is riding on the success of this movie, and I really want this to do well, man. I really want this to come out swinging. I just want to see DC succeed, man. That's all I want. I love this universe, and just being a DC fan over these last couple years has been such a struggle. I really want them to bring this home. I really want this to work because, like they've said, and like anybody could have guessed, if this doesn't do well, any of the plans that they had for anything that comes after this would just be tossed out the window. I don't know where that would leave us, man. I really don't. But yesterday we got a teaser for this teaser, and that teaser was very promising. The score that accompanied that, the little bit that we got, like it was like this beautiful marriage of John Williams' score and that Hans Zimmer kind of vibe to it. It honestly was beautiful. Like, and it did. That teaser gave me like a little taste of hope, man. But so many times has DC given me hope, and it just hurt me in the end, you know? Anyway, that all said, let's go ahead and take the plunge and look up and keep our head held high in the hopes that this is going to be as good as it needs to be. Oh, wow, what a start. Oh, yo. Let's go. He's got that Clark energy. Oh, calling his boy. Oh.
Crypto. Home. Take me home.
Oh, whoa. Yo. Holy, whoa. Oh. Dude. Damn, man, that gave me goosebumps. It did. God damn. So much was going on there. I don't know what to compute. Obviously, we're like existing in a world where like a lot of things have already kind of been going on, you know? So we get to see a couple of different little saves, and it's hard to tell which one is like, you know, the primary through line or whatever. We see him like saving this kid from, God, I don't even know what. Like, I just want to go back through some of this. God, him summoning Crypto after him taking this beating from whoever, like something he faced off against left him lying on the ground, spitting out blood, but he called for his trusty little dog, his little buddy Crypto, to come take him home. God, that coming kick up of the snow as Crypto comes a-running was so good. And then our first little glimpse of the boy. Aw, Aww. He looks so cute. I love it. Obviously, they have to go full CG for something like this, for what they're kind of trying to get across, so you gotta live with that. Yeah, look at this. Like, this kid is just hanging out, doing her own thing here with whatever is going on, whatever this creature is in the background that is just kind of running amok. I'm just gonna play this in slow-mo here. He comes in for the save, and we get that lovely little shot of him shielding her. Then we get this little reveal for Lex, Nicholas Holt's Lex, looking good, getting that frustration, that scowl down, watching from atop his tower. What is going on in this shot, man? Because it looks very similar to this shot with Lex here, with these cubes surrounding everything. Is this some kind of prison of sorts or collection where he's housed in this containment box that is projecting something all around him, or this is other people that are also locked up here? I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but somebody got Superman in a box. I mean, a lot of us were speculating that the villain was Brainiac, and this would kind of line up with that as well if that was the case. But there's so much else we got to get into, man, with this. But we see him busting out. We see people calling out to Superman when they are in need. This little kid rising up the sign. Him getting shit thrown at him for whatever it was that happened or took place, and just having to hold himself together. And I like that James Gunn has said a lot of the time that, like, to do good in our day and age isn't easy, and it can be difficult. And maybe that's just the result of that, you know? And then we got this crowd out there. Then we get our first look at Guy Gardner with his stupid ass haircut. Goddamn. Hawkgirl action as well. Them fighting some kind of kaiju. And then whatever the hell that is, you know? And that looks like that's the shot from that initial teaser image, the first official image that they put out. It even looks like it's the same little chair and whatever, like same room where he was putting on the boot, and this thing is out there running amok. What is that? We got him lamenting over this drone, this robot, probably one of the custodians of the fortress. Then we also see the shot of the fortress rising. I don't know who that's supposed to be. I have no idea who this could be. I mean, this could be many people. You know, he could be fighting the White Walkers for all I know right now. Got a building falling over. Bavarian troops amass at border. Got Ultraman coming at him hot and heavy. We got Mr. Terrific protecting Lois from a bunch of soldiers. Yeah, man, dude, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty hyped up. I do like it. It gives me like a sense of like a live action version of like one of the DC AMU films, like where we kind of are thrown in the middle of some of their careers, in the middle of the action and stuff like that, and then we just run with it from there. I liked how they did that then. It's bright, it's vibrant, it's alive. I don't know, man. I'm just really, okay. Trailers can be great, the movie could be terrible. Trailers could be terrible and the movie could be great. But this does give me at least some hope that this may deliver on what it needs to. At least for me, what I've wanted out of a Superman movie in a long time, you know. Coming off the heels of Superman and Lois, though, they've got some big shoes to fill, because that show nailed what it is to be Superman. We have his parents around, or at least John Kent around in this, which is also nice, because, and I know a lot of people are like, what, it's like old Ben, you got to kick him out of it. I've heard that said a lot, and that is very rarely the case with Superman. Like, in the grand scheme of his Supermaning, his father was around for most of that and most iterations of it. Like, a lot of the times his father's passing happens much later in his life. It's not like an inciting incident or anything like that, like Uncle Ben or anything like that. I've seen a lot of people kind of complain that his father's alive in this iteration, but I'm just glad that we're in a version where they didn't kill the man. Like, we actually get to finally spend some time with him, get to see the foundation a little bit more as to who he is. You know, that he's got somewhere to come back to fall back to, this not just the fortress and all this kind of stuff. I think there's a lot of potential for this to really kind of set itself apart, but feel so close to home for what a lot of people are a little more in tune with, like when you're reading the comics or, you know, even some older Superman media and stuff like that. And I'm really excited to see what they do with this. One thing too about like that mix and that montage of these little events in the world that he's getting involved with this being like thrown into the middle of his career as Superman, or that it's, you know, it's not the beginning, like it's already begun. He's been out as Superman for some time, as they've said. So for all we know, like there's so many different things in here that could or could not be relevant, because based on what we've seen and the way this world operates, it could very well be like an Invincible situation where, oh, it's just a Tuesday, we're just gonna go stop this kaiju. I gotta go stop this military from wiping out this innocent village or something. Aside from the thing with the orb, with the tendrils, the glowing like sphere that's just decimating everything with the laser, I feel like that's probably connected to whatever the big thing is. Outside of that, any one of those could just be a casual little save that kind of builds the world out a little bit more and what he does in it. Or it could very well all be kind of tied in and connected to whatever the through line is. You know, I don't know. Who's to say when we're coming into a world with all these different superheroes and all this stuff and Superman? There's a lot of fun things they can do with this. I'm really interested to see where it goes and how this lands. How this soars is my hope. I'm going to keep my hopes up. Despite everything these past couple of years have taught me, I'm going to keep my hopes up, and I can't wait. This is probably my most anticipated movie of 2025. There's a lot on this. It's ambitious. It's got a lot riding on it. And yeah, and plus it just looks fun. It looks good, just based on what we've got so far in this first little teaser. But that's my thoughts on it. I would love to hear your alls, so sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Make sure to stick around, because once they come out, we will definitely be talking about it. So with that all said, before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Mandy Sherry, Your Course God, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, and Russell Crockett. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.